Good evening and welcome back to Factory Town, where we're going to do a little bit of jiggery-pokery. Unadulterated jiggery-pokery right at the start of an episode. Oh my god. It's just going to be one of those days. We're going to move things around because we have increased the size of this town centre, which means its influence is now bigger, which means we can move this house and get its influence bigger, which means we might be able to get this workshop in here to make it go faster. I have already turned off the cloth coming in from here because it was backed up this way anyway, so it's now running completely on this farm cloth, which is awesome. You just not make enough books, so we can really do with boosting you up. So let's see what we can do to do this. So we need to do a couple of things. So what can we do here? We can we move it over by one. That still works. That still's got its inputs and outputs. The house then wants to go here, and that will boost both of those, which is awesome. Won't quite boost the farm, but that's okay. So we can live there, like, but it's no longer connected to the town. No, it's no longer connected to the town because it doesn't have a path going to it. So we need to get a path running to it, which we can do by, let's raise this up. Let's go up by 2 there, get a path, run a path in there like that. And now you are connected to the town, which means your happiness is spreading out and is being influenced across all these things here, which means you should be getting the production bonus for cloth, which is nice. You should be getting the production bonus for books, which is also nice. And you're getting the work speed bonus, which is extra nice. And then we can add an extra worker in there just to make things a little bit quicker, because I don't think you're getting enough books. You are, however, also not getting enough iron, and that's because iron has stopped, because we shut it down last time. So we need to work on that. So let's go to our research and let's unlock mining. Oop, yay, we have unlocked the mine. Mine here. So the mine, however, requires stuff that we can't build yet. So yeah, we need pickaxes and we need reinforced planks. And reinforced planks are also used to make pickaxes. So we need to build a production line that makes reinforced planks and then pickaxes on the end, which taps into this forge here for the iron, which means it taps into this here. So we can put it here, we can put it here. I think we'll put it here. I think we'll put it over this side. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll figure that one out. So, okay. So we're going to need another forge as well. Yep, we're going to need a second forge. Okay, let's put a second forge in. Boom. Let's change this road here. Oh, let's go this side. There you go. Okay, now you're going to have to walk across here, but that's fine, however, because I also want to move this out anyway a little bit. Can we move it out by 3? I think we can. I think it's still going to get the production bonus. You want to be doing nails, yes, you can still get the production bonus, awesome. And you want to be doing nails because of, actually, we can move you in by 2. Okay. And then we're going to do, I'll put a silo in here. Oh, it says, put it in here. No, put it. Put it in here. Yeah, put it in there. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Well, I normally mute when I'm coughing there, but I completely missed that one, so my apologies. So I'm going to do that, and that's fine because it should go. Does it go right first or left first? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Let's put a splitter in so it's even. Oops. Select, rotate. There you go. Boom. So it's even between the two. There you go. Boom. And then I'm going to change you to be pick up there and drop off. Not there. Let's get a crate. No, let's get another silo going. Silos they're a bit awkward, but I want to do it this way. Get the silo going like that. And then what I want to do is I want to do a chute above ground because I need to do something here as well. You need to come in like this. And then split that way and split that way. Okay, because I need the iron going between the two of these. You need more iron than that one does, but it's fine. We could then actually go, hey, would you don't bother sending any that way and send 2 this way? So so two go that way and 2 go that way. So that's fine. Fuel I'm not too fussed about. Fuel's fine. Fuel's fine. I'm going to tell you, can you pick up from there and drop off in there? And then we're going to take this and we're going to go up by 2. And we're going to drag this along like this, and then we will get the correct angle like that. That will go into there, and then that will go into there, and that's above ground, which is awesome because it's above ground. That makes life easier for us. Doesn't mean I don't have enough space to put in the stuff I wanted to put in. That's a little awkward. That's okay. We'll move you over. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Replace the spaghetti soon. Bloop and bloop. There you go. Okay. And we're going to do the same with this one here. So we're going to do, I don't know if I need nails myself for things. So let's filter you to be iron plates to make sure you're always iron plates. Let's filter you to be nails. I am going to keep nails behind though, because I'm not sure if we need them to build anything. I don't think so. In fact, I'm pretty sure we don't. So I'm going to filter it like this. Nails. So we have 1 iron that we keep for ourselves, 100 iron, and then 50 nails, which can be used elsewhere. So that'd be cool. And then we're going to remove this floaty line of stuff back to here somewhere. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come out the side of this. Oh, you can't rotate it. That's annoying. Okay. In that case, we'll just grab this here and I'll do this. We'll build the the platform before it's there. You're going to output from this guy. Let's go up by 2 and let's see if we can do. Well, I don't want to do that. Oh. I want to do that. That's not. No, that's entirely wrong. That's not what I want to do, game. I want to put you on top of there. So I want to put you on top of there like that. So, but you, for some bizarre reason, can't seem to connect to that. That's really weird. Not quite sure why it wasn't doing that. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Yeah, yeah. Wow. I pushed like every other button I needed to before I actually got to the one I wanted to get to. So this is going to output iron. All right. Okay. Now this is valid. It does work. It looks a bit weird, and I don't particularly like doing it that way. I prefer coming out flat. So we are going to indeed come out flat instead. 1, 2, like that. There you go. And then you can be iron. Just because I think it looks better. You can pull out on an angle, and it does work. It's fine, but it's always better if you put it straight. It's just easier. Just yeah. Okay, so in here we want to do a processing of wooden planks. So we need wooden boards as well. So we could tap into this guy here if we wanted to. For making some. We've got access to wood here. We could also plant some trees around here as well. Let's plant some more trees around here. Yeah, we could tap into this and have this come down here. I don't know why I've got this buffer here. Realistically, we could get rid of that buffer and I mean, we could put it there and have it split between the three, but it doesn't need to be there. So I'm going to get rid of this buffer. Do that out of the way. We will use it. I can do that. There we go. Boom. We'll use it somewhere. We'll just feed it into somewhere. Okay, so we need to make pickaxes and things. So I think a pickaxe. Well, we need first and foremost we need a lumber mill, which is going to have to sit over here somewhere. I'm not quite sure where yet. You are going to do planks. Okay, and you're going to want to come from this guy here out. Now we cannot go up with this. We can't go up. We can only ever go down. If you have a long speed up, you can go up, but then if it ever backs up this, it won't ever make it. So you can't go up with chutes. It has to go straight along. So if we want to go straight along and keep the road, we need to either move the road up above it or somehow manage to raise it up above the road. There are a few ways you can do that. You can just use conveyor belts to move it up there. You could use a silo on a corner piece and then extract from the higher point of the silo. I've done that a few times. Unfortunately, storages only let you output from the lowest levels. They don't. Oh, they do one up. One up won't work for going over the road here. So, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in a belt going to there. And then we get another chute doing this. Did that really go left and right all on its own? Not really sure there. Not really sure there. I can't remember. I think it goes left first, so it prioritizes this way. So it goes left, so it prioritizes left, then goes right. So it prioritizes straight on, then left, then right. It might be right, then left, I don't know. However, conveyor belts are slower than chutes, so that's why it's still feeding the other way faster than the other one. So that's fine. That'll work beautifully for us. That works fine. And also that allows the road to travel underneath there because I put two pillars there, so that's fine. That allows the road to travel absolutely fine, absolutely wonderful. We could put this in here as well, and I could do this with a grabber just to empty this guy out. Okay, and you're gonna make planks. Cool. Right, so the next stage is a workshop, I believe. We'll double check this. It might be an industrial shop. You can make reinforced planks. So you need iron, nails, and planks, excuse me, to that. And you can also make pickaxes. So I think I might have you do both. Have you do both, which is going to be a bit slower, but that's okay. That's okay. So I'm going to put you here, and then I'm going to copy a barn and put the barn there. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have two outputs, an output there. In fact, we're going to have two outputs here as well. And we're going to filter this guy to have pickaxes and reinforced planks, and we're going to go with 100 with more reinforced planks than pickaxes. Oh, I keep scrolling out. You can make the windows larger, like that. So we do need pickaxes for many things, so we will upgrade this guy. Probably I'll upgrade it now, so there's 100 of each. But you need way more reinforced planks for things. Way more reinforced planks for things. Okay, so you do nails. Unlink. You do reinforced planks. Cancel. You do iron. Cancel. And you do pickaxes. Cancel. Okay. And then we'll have another output here. Like that. For planks. And there you go. And that'll work. And that's a lot smaller than I expected it to be. Which is quite cool. Okay. You are still getting the influence bonus, are you not? You are indeed. Awesome. Cool. So that'll work. And then what we need to do is we need to start feeding it iron, which unfortunately we need some workers to grab the iron for us because we've run out. So we'll do that there. And then when we finally get enough to do it, we can get a mine. We've got minecart loaders, wooden mine, all sorts of stuff, all sorts of other stuff we'll get to at some point. We need 10 of each. So this is going to be a little while because these are not going to produce very quickly. So, yep. The nails go straight out. I don't believe we need nails for anything ourselves. Probably we do. We probably do. But I just don't know it. And also this is going to have, this needs 2 iron plates per go. So it's going to struggle here and it's going to take its time and do things. It's spreading between the two. So that's fine. So it's doing one recipe and then the next recipe. So it does a round robin on the recipes. So it does the first recipe, then the second recipe, then the first, second. It doesn't split between the two that I can see, unless it's got all the materials required to do 2 at once. Like a farm, for instance, which will run both and will just have, it will spread its workload between the two. So I think if this was to get enough iron plates to do, but yes, it is running actual both of them at the same time, so they go slower, spreading between the two. But instead of this taking 12 seconds and this taking 6, this will take 12 seconds, this will take 24 seconds. So it's not ideal. But for now it's fine because we only want to get a couple in stock to get things done. Now we're getting pickaxes but no planks. Oh, why am I not getting any planks? That's because the first thing it does is fill up its input. If it creates something and it has an input space for it, it will fill that up first. Then once the input is full, it will start filling the output, which can then output things. So we need to wait for the nails to fill up and back up and do all their thing before we can then start running on, start getting the reinforced planks to output. So yeah, this is slow. This is very slow. But it's okay. It's okay. It can do the thing. We can speed it up. We can throw more workers in here. But there's no point throwing more workers in there because we don't actually have the resources needed to do things. So I've also messed this up as well. Completely messed this up here. So this wants 2 every 6 seconds and this wants 1 every 3 seconds, which means it needs 2 every 6 seconds. So this should actually be an even spread between the two. It wouldn't matter because it's set to bypass, which means that if the right hand lane was blocked, it would send everything left anyway, so it won't affect the actual thing. Let's see, it won't affect that at all. So you're going to do this here, aren't you? I could put another worker in. Ooh. Yeah, we're working in beautiful harmony. Yeah, and we'll get those doing that there, and you will output for this here, and then as you're full on iron, you will start sending it on off that way. You're full on nails, which means you will eventually fill up and stop, which is fine. I could probably do with boosting this up. I'm going to put another worker in there. Yeah, put another worker in there. Boost this one up, make it a little bit faster, because we need more iron. Oh yes, you're set. You're round rolling between the two. So one's going this way, one's going that way, one's going this way. So that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. You are eventually filling up, which is awesome, because we are actually consuming more than we're making. So this is good. This is good. We seem to be making. Yeah, we're making obviously 2 reinforced planks in 12 seconds. We're only using 1, so eventually this will fill and this will start going here, so that'd be cool. Okay, so we need to kind of wait for that to happen because I want to build a mine. That's our next port of call, is get the mine going. Once we get the mine going, it speeds this process up no end because you can actually then do things. We could have way more workers in the forges. We could have multiple forges. It's just so much faster, so much better, and just so much more. Okay. We can upgrade the town centre again if we got blue coins, because we already have the linked house bonus, blue coins. Blue coins require things we don't even have access to yet. I think we might be able to do fish oil, maybe. Although we might need basic medicine for that. Yeah, I think basic medicine gives us the medicine heart and things, so. Yeah. Also have a caravan, which is nice, but not not fantastic. Coin boosters, metal conveyor belts. Metal conveyor belts are twice the speed of normal conveyor belts, and then you get magic conveyor belts, which are twice the speed of that, and then you get omni pipes, which are, I believe, the same speed as magic conveyor belts, but allow you to go vertical. They allow you to go straight up in the air. So, but I think machinery would be a nice one to get as well. We do need. I'm not quite sure why that unlocks nails, and we have nails already, but yeah, we get the steam engine from that. Steam power's quite a nice one as well to unlock at some point. We get the steam booster, so we do want to work onto that. Steam's quite a useful one to go with because it is, you can run steam into any building that has production. So you can run it into any industrial machine, you can run it into a workshop, you can run it into, I believe, the forges. I'm not sure on the forges, but you can run it into many different buildings, and it just gives an overall boost and doesn't require that much input for the output you get from it. So it's definitely worth doing and setting up a thing. And also, it runs on its own underground. It's got its own steam pipe layer, so it doesn't interfere with any other connections in the world. You can run it on its own underground steam layer, which is just awesome. The only thing you can't appear to do is store steam. Like, you can't store them in a silo or something. There's no. I don't think you can store them in a silo. You might be able to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one there. Can't say I've ever tried. I normally just let it back up in the pipes. But you could potentially put steam stops around and have some storage of steam in places, just so you've got like a buffer for it. Yeah, I'm not really entirely sure on that one there. We'll figure that on there. It also does turn out that my town centers doesn't this doesn't appear to work, at least on a load. A save reload. I've completely quit the game, reloaded it. We'll find out when we do the next civic upgrade, which is there. So tech level 6, so we're 2 tech levels away from it. We'll find out whether that does it at all. So it says town center capacity +1, so I guess it doesn't, unless we have to edit the civics one. I'm not really sure on that. Not sure where you'd find that in here. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's put a brief cut in here, and I will let this go until this fills up a little bit, and I will have a mosey through the system. We'll get a mine going. So we will be right back. Okay, so we're back. We have 33 planks you can see up here. Something I didn't mention, this up here you can edit, you can change. So for, hey, we've got our basic resources up here, but hey, what if you want to know whether we've got enough, I don't know, coal in storage? Well, you can click one of these here and you can choose coal, and it will tell you how much coal you have in storage. Now, interestingly, it says we have none. That is because I was semi-right and wrong about the previous things. Our silo has 100 coal in it, but we cannot use this coal for building ourselves. Not that you use coal to build anything, but it doesn't show on our inventory because we have none stored ourselves. However, if we add iron to this list, we should notice the iron flicking between 0 and 1. That's because crates do count towards your storage. Silos do not, crates do. I don't know why silos don't. I genuinely don't know why. It's not like they have an advantage over any other building. They can't be upgraded, yet they are a better storage solution than barns, because they store, you can fit way more in here. So you could fit 9 of them, which is 900 storage. But then you need the connections to them and from them and things, so you could lose some of that. So yeah, okay. But then a storage barn can be upgraded via all different things to be 1,000 storage. So I don't know why they're not using this global inventory, but they are. However, the other thing that's a bit of sad news, there is no way to get more than 5 town centres by default in the game. There's no way to do it. I tried to create a brand new game and edit the rule set before I even started. You can actually edit the custom rules. You can edit all these things in here for yourself before you start the game. So you can edit all them. And I tried it with a brand new game. Doesn't work. tried editing things, tried looking through for all the civic stuff, tried doing things. There's no way I can get to change this number. It just doesn't seem to work. However, there is a way to get more than that many town centres. If we go to global rules and we turn on creative mode, which makes everything free basically, you'll notice it just says 1. It doesn't care how many you put down. So I think we'll do that. If we need to add a new town centre down, and it won't let us because we have reached the limit, I'll just turn on creative mode and we'll put 1 down and we'll go up to a maximum of 10. Does that sound fair? I think that sounds fair. It's not, I mean, it is technically cheating, but I want 10 different places doing 10 different things because there are 10 specialities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9. There's 9 specialities. Okay, so we want 9. With commerce, we don't really want, if I'm honest with you. Commerce just doubles the speed items are consumed by houses, so you can get more and more money. So there's 8. So we want 8 of them in total. There's 8 different places to go. So I think we'll go with 8. I did say there was going to be 1 for each type of thing of place eats here, wasn't it? We're going to do 1 for luxury, 1 for... Actually, we'll do that. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what we'll do. We'll do 1 where it produces basic food, and then distributes to the other towns. 1 for hardware, 1 for clothing, blah, blah, blah. So, and that's how we'll spread it out. So we'll have a much more spread out town, and we'll have a rail network connected them all together, which will be awesome. And we'll try and make it larger things. We might put someone out in the desert. Who would live out in the desert? Who do you think would live out in the desert? What do you reckon? Hardware? Would hardware be out in the desert? Do you reckon hardware would be like a Wild West style thing? No, maybe we'll put hardware out in the desert, depending on how big this desert area is. But yeah, we've got plenty of money. We've got 38,000 coins, so we can definitely expand out there. But however, we don't need to do this. So yeah, see our iron has dropped up. So yeah, so crates are used as global storage. Silos are not, for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. Something else I need to do as well, and I'm going to do it now before we go any further. So pause the game a moment. I'm going to remove all of you. I'm going to put a barn in here, like this, right? And then I'm going to put a grabber here and here and here if I can. Oop, there you go. Awesome. Okay, just because I want to have some more wood stored, we're not actually taking any wood into the base. We are taking stone. We've got these 2 workers here taking stone into the base, but we're not doing any wood. So yeah, so I want to have wood. I also want to have some stone bricks put in there as well. So we'll do that, and we can do that doubly. Let's actually go, excuse me, no, stop, and you stop. I'm very sorry, but your time is coming to. You're our last 2 workers, I believe, in the world. Nope, we got a couple over here. Well, we're going to get rid of those as well. So you 2 who have been with us around, beard guy with blue and blonde lady with orange. Goodbye. I'm assuming your gender there. Oh my god, I'm going to be cancelled. And delete you. Well, goodbye. When you delete buildings that have things in them, or people that are carrying things, or caravans, whatever they're carrying ends up in your primary storage. So we now have an iron deposit in here. Generally, I ignore this storage and it ends up filling up with so much stuff. It's unbelievable. And then I'll get around at some point in the future to being like, no, take stuff out of it, and we'll figure it out there. So, but yeah, so we don't need iron. We don't need iron stored. You don't use iron to build anything ever that I know of. So, however, let's get a mine going. So mine works just the way as a farm does, with an exception. So if I put it here, you see it doesn't tell me down the bottom how many resources it's connected to, because it doesn't work kind of that way. If I put this here like this, boom, okay, this is now going to start mining resources on the surface, and you should see they're not doing the rocky thing. They don't rock backwards and forwards. They used to when it was mining something. They used to like shake. Doesn't seem to do that anymore, which is a bit bizarre. Don't know why, but doesn't matter. And you just mine away, and you're exactly the same as a farm. And by that I mean that when you add a worker to it, it does double the production speed. So it works exactly the same way as a farm does. So that's cool. So we will output from you to there. Get rid of those. Little thing doesn't matter there. Boom. And then you will output automatically. And you're using 2 workers instead of 4. And you're probably gaining a lot more for the same speed. Do you think? So yeah. So you're boom, there you go. Boom. It's all doing wonderful, beautiful there. Now if we go underground to the mining layer, you'll see none of them are currently highlighted. There's iron underground here, but none of them are currently highlighted. That's because we haven't got any underground mining. We haven't got mine shaft or anything unlocked. Let's have a look at whether we can unlock mine shafts. So, scroll up here. See, I was messing about trying to come down here. I turned on admin mode and creative mode and things and came down and basically was turning on all the civics trying to get it to work. And when I got to the civics 5, I was able to put down 5 town centres and that was it. So, I think 6 town centres in total. So, but yeah, so we want to unlock deep mining here. This allows you to mine underground. It also allows you to supply pickaxes. If you supply pickaxes to a mine, it will mine faster for free, which makes perfect sense. However, there is nothing that lets you apply wooden axes to a forestry to make the forestry go faster, which is odd. I really think that should be a thing. But so yeah, deep mining, however, is under tech level 5, and we are tech level 4 currently. So okay, we got a little while to go yet. So yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. So this is running here. This is doing this thing here. You actually need more resources. Because I increased you, I should have left this being odd over. But let's just add more workers to this. Let's put 4 workers in here. And now you're producing 1 a second. And you need... I don't even know what because of the bonuses and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully this is working fine. And see, this is backed up. This is filling up. This is starting to fill up, which is awesome. This is starting to fill up here, which is fantastic. Everything is good and wonderful. And we have a mine. Mines aren't just used for mining iron, however. We can also use them to mine stone. Now, I think I said in the previous episode, when you deplete a resource, it shrinks down and starts regrowing. I think that is true, but I'm not 100% sure. I know 100% is true for resources underground. They shrink and then they rebuild. So the same as a tree. The tree shrinks and then rebuilds. You see the yields drop down. So the yield on these trees are all 40, whereas I've come over here, some of these yields are 45, 30, 48. So they're much larger, but when they, like this one here, for instance, it's currently got 186 in it, but if it was to be depleted and start regrowing, yep, stone regrows, yep, magic, don't ask, it will then get 240 because it's on its affinity, and its affinity is times 4, which is very nice. You can put down more stone. Like I can't copy stone right now because of that, but I think you need omni planters to put them down. I thought you also need omni planters for trees. I remember we putting down trees as well. So my knowledge is a little bit hazy when it comes to how you actually put down natural resources. I can't just copy them. My copy function doesn't work. And if I go into research and if I go into build and type in like ore, let's go ore, place iron ore and place iron ore deposit. Now the deposits I believe are locked because we don't have prospecting enabled, so that allows you to put them underground. Whereas the ones above ground, I believe you can do, requires omni planters. So that's fine. But if I go to tree, like plant tree, for instance, we have a plant tree thing here. Then we've got a tree planter as well, which is weird. I think the tree planter gives a bonus. Yeah, the tree planter gives a 100% bonus. So the tree planter boosts up your trees the same way as farmland boosts up your farm. You farm your crops. Whereas omni planters are required and magic is needed to place natural resources. So that's where I'm getting myself confused. So sorry if I was saying things in previous episodes that wasn't factual. I'm getting my ores and trees and crops and things all mixed up, but hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's working. I'm gonna throw 10 people in this. Just go for it. Get on with it. Okay. It does take a long time to get rid of iron deposits as well, so we're not all that fussed about it as well. Also, you're not getting any bonus. Let's do that, and now you should know you're not going to get bonus because you're way far away from the town. So, okay, you can add bonuses to these, and we can add other things to these to make them faster and stuff. So, we'll get to that, but that'll have to be in the next episode because for now, we're going to leave this as it is. Awesome. So we have our reinforced plank, which we use a lot of reinforced planks, so you want to store a lot of those. So, awesome. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.